How much exercise do you need, and what are the best forms of exercise? This is the fourth video of the Pillars of Optimal Health, where I'm describing the biopsychosocial model of health. And of course, staying active is a large part of staying healthy. Fitness levels are a better predictor of your overall health than how much you weigh. If there is a fountain of youth, it's probably through correct and adequate movement. If all of the benefits of exercise could be put into a capsule, it would be the most widely prescribed medicine on the planet. But of course, it isn't in a capsule. It needs to be done actively and consistently. If you take supplements such as multivitamins, but you're not working out, you would be better off throwing those away, giving that extra money to a personal trainer, or joining a yoga studio. All right, so what are the best exercises and how often should you be doing them? The answer to that is, of course, it depends on your goals. Simply trying to get a little bit healthier versus trying to change your physical appearance versus trying to maximize athletic performance. Each of these will require different strategies. So the following are the basics. If you're new to the world of exercise and just starting out, you need to know there are two categories of exercises. There's cardiovascular, that's your heart health, and there are resistance trainings for muscles, bones, and tendons. With cardiovascular exercises, you want to get the heart rate up, breathing a little bit faster, and this is going to be things like jogging, running, or biking. And the recommendation is to get about 2.5 hours of moderate intensity cardio in per week. Moderate intensity would be a noticeable change in your heart rate and breathing, maybe even a little sweating. You would be able to talk, but you wouldn't be able to sing. This 2.5 hours per week can be divided into 20 minutes per day or 30 minutes 5 times per week. A more advanced option would be to do high-intensity exercises for 75 minutes per week. With high intensity, that means on a scale of about 1 to 10 how hard you're working, you're at an 8. Another popular option is interval training, and this is doing bouts of some moderate and some intense. If you were jogging, you would jog lightly for 30, 60, or 20 seconds, and then you would sprint for half of that time. So an example would be if you jogged for a minute, then you would sprint for 30 seconds and repeat this throughout the workout. The second type of exercise is the resistance training, strengthening muscles, bones, and tendons, and involves using weights or resistance. This could be machine weights, dumbbells, kettlebells, cables, and of course even using your own body weight. Now with using those machine weights, this has its place for isolating individual muscles. So I want to have large biceps. I personally recommend using some form of free weights or body weights such as yoga. In addition to strengthening your muscles, you're also working on coordination and balance and stability. Now, if you're new to the world of fitness, I cannot recommend getting a personal trainer or joining a yoga class or something like that enough. The information and motivation necessary to get a good routine can be hard without the help of a coach. And this brings me to one final thought. The ability to get the most out of your workout depends more on your brain than your muscles. It is the nervous system which is the ultimate driver of those nerve impulses to the muscles to make those muscles work. Mental fatigue has a dramatic effect on your overall physical state, and having a lackadaisical type of a demeanor makes it almost impossible to make any gains because of a lack of motivation. So more information on this, watch the next video to get some tips to get inspired and a good understanding of attitudes, mindsets, and beliefs for your overall health, where we will discuss the psycho portion of the biopsychosocial model.